So I've been feeling very unwell the past 2 weeks. Happy New Year. I haven't been on here to speak to you. I have posted a few shorts and I've decided that I'm gonna make a video no matter how I'm feeling. I don't have a voice. So I wanted to speak to you and say hello, Happy New Year, and I hope you're doing well. Sorry. I will speak to you soon when I start to feel better. But I'm just going to continue with the vlog. Okay, let's talk about it. 2024, the year that I turned the big 4-0. Yeah, I know a lot of you are here for sewing, some of you are here for simple home DIY projects. I've also seen some folks here interested in the physical activity videos I shared in December 2023. Well, shortly after sharing my last video here in 2023, I turned 39. I've done a lot of goal setting to get ready for the age of 40, and I started practicing them. So in the spirit of new year, new me, here are the goals I already started working on. And the aim here is to inspire anyone setting goals for themselves this new year and to give you a feel of the contents that I'll be sharing here on the channel. Before I start sharing those goals, I'd love to hear from you. What are the goals you've set yourself, or what's your key word or theme for the year 2024? Type it in the comment section. I'd really love to hear about it, and we can keep each other accountable. The overarching theme here is to live a lot more intentionally, continue to work on self-care, self-worth and well-being, 1% better every day. So I have my fitness growth goals, which I already started working on since last year. And it's to continue with my 5 times a week strength workouts, which I do every weekday. No, I don't do it every weekday. I work out Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, not on Thursdays. We get a rest on Thursdays, and then Friday, Saturday, and then get another rest on Sunday. Now, these workouts happen here at home. I've struggled so much. I mean, any other parent here would know how difficult it is for to organize childcare for underage children. So what works for me currently is I work out at home. I use videos on YouTube. I do it after work and then in the mornings on Saturdays, and I do it repeatedly every week, and it's really been useful for me. It's been helpful. I'm not seeing physical results. Well, I probably am, but I think I feel it a lot better in my body, and I'm a lot more resilient in that sense. So I've just continued with my exercises. I used to do workouts away from home, and I'll take my daughter with me and she'll sit aside doing it just didn't work. So it's just best for me to do it here at home, in this room, actually, in the spare room. Sometimes we work out in like downstairs, but she joins in as well. We do it in here. It's been working out very well for me, and I've actually been sharing some of it on my shorts, on YouTube Shorts. Some people have seen it and have been really supportive, and I mean, it's just there to motivate any other person who also lives a sedentary life, you know, working a 9 to 5, which is quite sedentary, doing crafts at home where you're not really moving your body a lot. I've found that it's really, really helpful to take out a good 45 minutes each day, 45 minutes, 1 hour, whichever one works for you, and get some physical activity. Very good for the muscles, very good for the bones, especially when you're over the age of 30. It's really, really helpful for women and men. I'm also going to continue improving my nutrition. Now, when I say improving my nutrition, I'm talking about being a lot more intentional about having plant-based meals more than I would have meals that have meat in them or fish. I also cut out sugar, and I have cut out processed foods. I brought back processed foods over the Christmas holidays, and I was in utter pain. I don't know why, but I caved in. And I was in utter pain. My fibroids and endo flared back up again, so I'm back to no processed foods and sugar's like out completely. I've taken up yoga at work. We have a yoga teacher who comes in, does the kids sessions, and then she also does adult sessions, and I've done it for 10 weeks, and I'm restarting again next week, like second week of January, yes. I was a total newbie. I had no idea about what the things were or how, like, the moves and things. And she started us as beginners, and we're getting better. I've been doing that once a week, 45 minutes, I believe, 45-minute yoga sessions at work after school, and it's just been wonderful. So I'm going to continue with that. Speaking about yoga, it takes us to the next one, because it has a link with yoga, which is personal growth goals. I have shared here on the channel about how I've struggled with my mental well-being. I'm probably not really in detail or in depth, but I've mentioned about my social anxiety, and I have recently been struggling with my sense of self, feeling lost, feeling like less confident than I used to in the past, and just generally setting boundaries. So I have already started, and I intend to continue getting counseled, and the educative books and podcasts that I have been using to help me with working on these different things that I've been struggling with. Also, to support with improving my mental well-being, I'm going to continue with my mindful DIY projects and spending more time outdoors. I am also improving my sleep. I wake up quite early each morning, so I'm going to continue going to bed a lot earlier than I used to in the past. The next aspect is self-care. I'll continue with having a lot more downtime and slow time. That feeling of feeling rushed, or feeling like you need to be doing something, you need to be active, you need to be moving, or trying to strive to get onto the next project, during my home time and not during my day job. I'm really working on that now, and just soaking in the moments, being a lot more mindful, actually sitting down and enjoying a cup of tea, and not feel like I should be having my cup of tea and doing something else. I don't know if I'm explaining that properly, but I just need to continue with my having more downtime, more slow time, and being a lot more intentional about not chasing after the next thing. I'm also going to continue with my skincare routine, which has been working really well for me, my AM and PM skincare routine. I started this last year, which I shared with you. I actually did a 100-day challenge, 100-day no foundation or no concealer challenge, which worked out so well, and I carried on with it till into the year. So eventually I got to the point where if I had something that required for me to put on a bit of makeup, I would have it, but have a really good skin work beneath the makeup, and use the products that help to nourish my skin. Drinking water also, so my skin looks good from the inside out, if that makes sense. So my skin has been thriving, and I'm just going to continue with what I've been doing last year. All in all, the aim is to continue to be 1% better every day. It's going to be a wonderful year of living intentionally. Lots of self-care. When I say self-care, I mean self-care through creative expression, sewing, DIY projects, photography, which I enjoy, making videos that you're watching, and all the shorts on my different social media accounts. Self-care through physical activity, as I already mentioned. Self-care by spending more time outdoors, in my back garden. I totally enjoyed doing that last year. I haven't really been going out in the cold, But the moment it starts to warm up, I'll be out there again, letting the sun rays hit my skin, protected obviously, but you know, enjoying it and just spending more time outdoors. Self-care by having a very organized home. And when I find that when my home is organized, I have a more organized mind, I feel a lot better. So I'm just going to continue with that type of self-care. We really don't know what the future holds, and we don't have control over what would happen, but what we do have control over is how we react and what we actually do on a day-to-day basis. So let's make the most of it, right? Another thing that I'd really like to do here on the channel moving forward is at the end of each video share something that has really been helpful or something that I've found useful, like books, podcasts, videos. And the first one for this year is the playlist of videos that I've been using by Heather Robertson. She also has a website where she shares like calendars to help you, like to motivate you and keep you going, but also she has like the playlist. All her videos or all her workouts are organized in a playlist which I just follow. So she has strength days, core days, mobility days, and like things like shoulder mobility and things like that. I find it really helpful, and it helps me keep a routine and feel organized, so I don't feel rushed, or I don't feel like, oh, what am I going to be doing? And you know, whenever I find that when I feel rushed or when I don't have a routine or structure, I kind of fall off my my goal or my plan. So her videos have been really useful. So I'll put a link to the playlist in my comments, in the comments section and in the description box below, so that if you would like to follow along or if you'd like to try any of her workouts, you know where to go. Before we go, I would really love to hear from you. As I said earlier, please type your overarching theme or your key word for the year in the comments section. You never know, you might be helping someone else who's trying to think about a direction to go with their goal setting, and we can keep each other accountable. As I said earlier, I'm really excited about this year, and there's just something about it. I've been looking forward to turning 40. I can't believe it's here finally. This is the year that I turned 40, and I can't wait to take you along on this journey of turning 40. The direction of the channel, don't get me wrong, we are going to have sewing, we're going to have DIYs. It's just that it will be more vlog style, and it, you know, it would include all these different things that I am doing in my life. I would have a few tutorials here and there, and if you have any suggestions or any things that you would really like for me to cover, let me know in the comments section as well. I'm really excited to read from you, and I'm really excited for this new year. Enjoy the rest of your day. All the very best. Take care. Bye.